It's difficult to put into words and describe how life is. Or what should I say, with the person you love? For how can you describe the perfection in the imperfections? I can only offer a glimpse of a kind of person my husband was. Lauren, Lara and I met during my college days. I was part of a school dance troupe, and he was an alumnus who used to be a member of the same group. The alumni dancers had been invited to join our class to perform in a school concert. And then the history unfolded. We got married in 1993 in our home country, the Philippines. We moved here in the United States in 1995. A year after, in 1996, we started to build a family with the arrival of our son, CK. 3 years later, we had CJ, our daughter. Unexpectedly, in 2012, we had another blessing, our youngest CL. Larry is selfless, was selfless. He was kind of person who exuded happiness. He was fun to be around with, and he was patient. He taught me almost everything in life. I keep telling him that I could not live without him by my side, always, to say the least. I depended on him for everything. He was a good father to our daughter, to our children. He doted on them. Larry took good care of all our children. He would give up whatever is left for him, just to satisfy his family. 2.5 months ago, he told me he lost his job. The company was downsizing, and he was one of those who were laid off. I was sad, to say the least. But he told me with his happy face not to be sad, that everything happens for a reason. By June, he was out of work. All he did was to take care of his family, cook for us, did the laundry, grocery, running errands, feeding and bathing our daughter CL, put her to bed and read bedtime stories. He never complained what he was doing. It is now that I realize that 2.5 months that he was home with us, it was the time that we were able to bond as husband and wife. I would wake up in the morning with my breakfast and coffee ready on the table. We would have breakfast and lunch together. He would cook my food that I brought to work. We found the same interest in keeping fit, that is running. We went out for a run like 2 to 3 times in a week. It made me happy because in the 24 years that we've been together, we did not have any hobby or sports that we both wanted to do. Only now that we have come to share the same interest in keeping fit. For the last 2.5 months, we bonded. It has been our routine to be going out for a run mostly in the morning and capping up with breakfast. That was we were doing as husband and wife routine. I've come to realize that he was laid off from work so we could bond. God indeed has a purpose. I now ask myself, what is his purpose for taking Larry from us this soon? I have mixed feelings of what happened to Larry. I'm asking why he had to be died from biking. It would have been much easier to accept that he has been sick. But then it was not the case. Some say Larry died doing his passion. He loved biking. We did not fight on other things, but his biking caused us argument. Because I was scared for him. Larry knew that I never stopped expressing my disapproval every time he went out biking. We are supposed to celebrate our 24th anniversary next month. But now, he's gone. During a very recent wedding we attend of our family friend, I even told him that I would like us to celebrate our 25th anniversary in the same place, and he agreed. I love you very much. 2 years ago, I got tattooed by my husband. I got tattooed with my husband's name on my wrist. Lots of people ask me why I put his name on my skin. They ask me why if he got separated or got divorced. The only answer that I gave them is that will never happen. The only time I will be separated with my husband is this time. I'm of his death. I call him Love or Pops. Pops, your name is tattooed on my skin, but your love and memories will always be tattooed in my heart. Forever and always, I will love you and I will miss you. As you live, all I want to say is that regardless of how long the distance keeps us apart, I promise that memories will never fade away. I love you, love, and I will miss you a lot.